We've got a filthy frog right there, black. Very, very nice. Spinnerbait, dirty water. Ooh. Oh, come on. Oh my gosh. No. Is this why you guys love this channel? Just because I'm just such an idiot? Guys, am I crazy? Or is getting a new haircut, a nice fresh haircut, literally the best feeling in the world? Not to mention the fact that I have not had a haircut in almost 3 months, but I got one yesterday, guys, and we are looking good, feeling good, confidence is high. Gosh, it's gonna be a good morning of fishing. Sorry about that intro right there. I got a little haywire this morning. That's just because I'm excited about my new haircut. But as you can see, we got the kayak right here. We've also got something right here. I'm gonna show you guys really quickly. Kabam! That right there, you guys remember that? That is the old Googan Squad Ultimate Pond Fishing Kit or box, whatever you want to call it. Signature Series box of lures. We're gonna do something today that I have not done yet. In fact, I'm not sure if anybody's done it yet. We're gonna attempt a slam with that box and everything in it. And if you guys don't remember the video that I did on that signature box, I'm gonna bust it open in just a second. And I'm gonna show you everything that comes in it. I'm also going to tell you how you could win one for free for your very own personal use and consumption. And then we're gonna launch this whole kayak and attempt to catch a fish on everything in it. That's what a slam is. When you take a bunch of lures or a bunch of baits or whatever, you go out and see if you can catch fish on every single one of those things. Now, there is a problem here, okay? The problem, it's not really a problem, it's kind of a good thing, but the problem is these things actually sold out because so many of you guys were ordering them and buying them, which thank you guys so much. My box sold incredibly well. So many of them sold that they're actually sold out right now. Like they ran out of baits to put in them at the main factory or whatever. But the good news is I have been told by sources very close to me that these boxes are gonna be available for sale again, like very, very, very soon. So I'm actually gonna wait to drop this video until they're at least really close to being able to be ordered again. So if you want one of these boxes and after I get done showing you what's inside them, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are gonna want one. Maybe you guys missed them the first time around and they were sold out. I'm gonna put a link right at the top of the description if they're for sale again. And if you use the code LOJO on that Googan Squad website, I think you get like 15% off. So that's gonna help with a box like that, but it works for any other products on the site too. Let's crack open this box. Let's throw you guys on the little tripod-y legs real quick. We're not gonna do a super boring unboxing. We're literally just gonna bust this thing open, blast through it real quick. Yeah, that kind of works. Oh gosh, the tape's still on it. Jeez, I haven't even cut the tape yet. Oh, it didn't even open. Cool, what an idiot. Yeah. Okay, the old Googan Squad box. This is what it looks like when you bust it open if you guys missed that first video. Oh, check this out. I can never get tired of this right here. How awesome is that? A little sticker with your boy LOJO on there, holding one of the like only big fish I've ever caught in my life. Yeah, so you get a sticker. So hey, I mean, come on. So we've got the Grass Hero swim jig right there. I guess the camera's just not gonna focus. There we go, nice little bluegill color. We've got the clutch, which is the lipless crankbait right there. Nice little, that's actually a crazy looking color, but I like that for dirty water. We've got a filthy frog right there, black in color, nice one. Got a spinnerbait, AKA the Zinger. Very, very nice spinnerbait, dirty water. It's gonna be great. Got the Hummer, which might be my favorite bait of all time. The old buzz bait, white color. Some saucy swimmers, which are gonna be perfect trailers for both of the baits that I just showed you. And we've got a couple plastics here. Looks like we've got some Kraken craws in there. And then we've got some Slim Shake worms on the back. So just the finesse worms. So that's what's in the box. So the thing about a slam is you've really got to be kind of no, that's not the right word. You really got to be strategic in how you fish these lures. So for example, if I were to try to catch a fish on every single one of these lures individually, we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different baits to catch fish on. And that might be pretty tough. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to be smart here. Oh no, wait, 8, excuse me. There's 8 things of baits in here, including the 2 plastics. So what we have to do is like with the jig, I'm gonna pair that up with the Kraken craw. See, then we're knocking out 2 baits in one shot. And then with like the buzz bait or the spinner bait, either one, we can pair that up with the saucy swimmer. And that's gonna knock out 2 in 1. So you gotta be smart, you gotta be strategic about how we try to do this. But ultimately, it's just gonna be up to the fish. And there's been a lot of flooding lately, a lot of rain, a lot of dirty water. It is first thing in the morning. That's gonna help with these topwater lures. But I am going to go ahead and get rigged up. I actually think I have like 4 or 5 combos, which might allow me to rig up everything in one shot. Then we're gonna launch the old brand new bona fide kayak. We're gonna attempt to finish this challenge, complete the slam. Keep watching a little bit longer if you wanna find out how to get in on this giveaway. I'm gonna give away that exact box, the LOJO Pond Fishing Ultimate Box, but I'm gonna hide it. I'm gonna do it somewhere randomly in the middle of the video. So just sit back, enjoy me attempt and probably fail at this challenge, but it's gonna be fun regardless. I'm looking at all my combos here. I think I literally have like the perfect way to do this. I've got 2 braid combos. Boom, my 2 top waters right there. Go ahead and throw the salty swimmer on that Hummer. And we've got the jig on another combo with the crack and crawl. So that's 1, 2, 3 combos. Then we'll throw this one, the zinger, on a combo. That's 4. Okay, maybe I'm 1 combo short. Then we got the clutch. That'll be 5. Okay, so then we'll save the slim shake worm for the very last thing, right? That'll be on like my finesse combo. We can do this. This is gonna be okay. All right, well, we did pretty good. We got everything rigged up except for the spinner bait. Yeah, the spinner bait. But we've got everything else. All of our moving baits rigged up. Got our top waters, got our jig. And I went ahead and rigged up a slim shake worm on some finesse gear that I've got. Yes, this is gonna be good. Positive frame of mind. Gotta be positive here. Even though failure is imminent, gotta stay positive. Knife, pliers, check. Cooler so I can hydrate. Check. I wonder if my cooler will fit in this front hatch right here. How does this thing open? I'm so confused. Oh, well, I'm an idiot. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna fit perfectly. Oh, look at that. Little cooler hole right there. Yes, let's go, baby. Let's see if it'll close. Oh yeah, man, it's like they made it for a cooler. All right, got my drink. Gosh, I think we're ready to go here. Been so weird fishing out of like an actual kayak the last few days. I know the SS Minnow Johnson is kind of a kayak, but I really don't consider it a true kayak. It's definitely a micro boat. Woohoo! Easy there, buddy. Oh yes. Oh, we are in Lake Flynn. Oh, I forgot my gloves. Do I have my gloves? Can't go fishing without my gloves. Gotta protect my beautiful hands. Well, we've got a ton of shallow grass on this side of the pond, and it's still kind of early morning, so there's really no reason to not start with the buzzbait. Try to knock out a couple of these top water items right off the bat. Plus, the buzzbait's just my favorite lure of all time. I'm sorry, it just is. It's just so awesome. The strikes that you get are awesome. The fish quality is normally pretty good, and it's just fun. Keeps you engaged. Well, the old buzzbait, maybe not the juice. About the old froggy frog. Haven't caught a frogfish in about 2 days. I actually caught a couple down in Texas. You know what? The frog though might be slightly better option. The only reason I say that is because it's not like super windy. It's actually kind of calm. So maybe a little bit more subtle of a presentation, top water style, something a little bit slower moving. I don't know. I'm just trying to maintain confidence. But I'll tell myself anything. Ooh, oh, got it. Hit it as soon as it hit the water. Oh, he choked it too. Got no net. Oh, swung him out the other side. Please. Nets would be good right about now. Oh boy. That's what you call a choke job right there, kids. Wow, okay. Awesome. He's got a big old noggin on him. Look at that. Noggin for days. But more importantly than his noggin is me getting that frog knocked off the list. And boy, I think though that whole idea of a more subtle presentation is definitely true, because he hit it as it hit the water, and while it was just floating there, didn't even give it a chance to move. So I'm gonna pop back to the buzzbait really quickly because, you know, top water fish. Maybe there's another top water fish before we hit this dam up here, and we could have both the top waters knocked out. I just feel like that would really give us a great chance to finish this challenge. Because as that sun comes up, you guys know, I mean, the top water bite's just going to get harder and harder to get on. We're going to spend a little bit more time on this buzzbait, try and knock it out, and then we'll go from there. Oh my gosh, it's a bass chasing a bluegill right there. Come on, there's a nice buzzbait for you, buddy. Did you guys see that? I wasn't really looking at it, so you may not have even seen it. A bluegill like basically jumped up on the bank running from a predator fish. Wow. Holy smokes. Oh, come on. Yes, sir. Nice fish. Come on. We got to get this buzzbait knocked off. He's not hooked very well. Oh my goodness. Oh, yes. He was hooked under the chin. How in the world does that happen? God, he was hooked like under the chin. That's weird. Oh boy. He's like in the tongue. There we go. Wow. Oh, you little sucker. He's really strong. He's really strong. He's just beating me up. This is one of those fish that'll get out of the boat by himself, but I really want to hold him because he's nice. God, he is feisty. It's so thick. Wow, nice head and shoulders on him. Beautiful fish. All right, I was just starting to worry about the buzzbait, or just kind of thinking that it was too bright, you know? I thought the sun was up too much. Wasn't sure if it was gonna work. Just wanted to throw out any tight line on my reel that I might have had. Excellent. We've got both top waters down, guys. We are in great shape, if I do say so myself. We should probably switch straight to the next moving bait, because if we can get all the moving baits knocked out, then we're in a really great shape. So we're gonna throw the clutch a little bit. It's a great color for this bait. That crazy chartreuse and blue really sticks out in this dirty water, and we got some super dirty water right here. Whoo! It's a good feeling getting those two top waters done. Even if we don't complete this challenge, I'm gonna feel pretty dang good after those two fish. All right, ladies and gents, if you're still watching, congratulations, you are amazing members of the LOJO Outdoor fam. So, as this helicopter is passing by, you guys can probably barely hear me. If you would like to enter to win this LOJO Signature Series pond fishing, whatever box, Googan Squad box. A lot of words right there, but if you want to enter to win, all you have to do is 3 simple, easy steps. Actually, only 2 of them are mandatory, but one of them is kind of like a bonus. 1, make sure you're subscribed to this channel, which I'm going to pop up on the screen right now. It's a red button right below the video. Click it, make it turn gray, enable the bell notification. It's going to be important, and join the LOJO Outdoor fam. Step number 2, hit that old like button, the thumbs up button, meaning you like this video. And why the heck wouldn't you like it? I mean, the fishing video, you guys love fishing videos. It's a giveaway as well. What's not to like? The 3rd step is a bonus. Like I said, the first 2 steps are the only mandatory steps. The 3rd step, if you want to come pop on over to Instagram and give me a follow, I will put a link in the description right underneath where you can order one of these Googan boxes. But come follow me on Instagram. It's a great way to keep up with me and the channel. I also post a lot of stuff on there that doesn't make it onto the channel. A lot of my stories and stuff are kind of behind the scenes type stuff. Yeah, so those are the 3 steps. Good luck to anybody who enters. And the winner of this giveaway will be announced in my next video in the description. Okay, that's why the bell notification is important. That way, the next upload that you get from me, go to the description where it says show more and check, see if you see your name. If you see your name, shoot me an email or a DM. You can DM me on any of my social media, or you can shoot me an email at lojo.fishing@gmail.com. Whew, okay, that's enough talking. Let's get back to fishing. Fish or log? Oh, wow. Oh, man, I'm snagged. Whew. Golly, what the heck? Random logs are just the weirdest thing. Unless this is a freaking gator, and it very well could be. Believe it or not, I have done that before. Luckily, or unluckily, I didn't get it on camera. But I hooked the back of a gator with a chatterbait one time. It was kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie to you, kind of like this is. All right, well, I got it off, so. If that was a gator, I'm sorry, buddy. Was not my intention to hook you. Oh, how crazy would that be, honestly? On a scale of 1 to, oh my God. Bunch of bubbles came up where I hooked whatever that was, so I don't know if it was living or not. A little freaky. Fish, no. Dang it. What are these random objects? They gotta be trees, right? Or wood or something? Downed wood? Dang it, we cannot lose this crankbait, because then we will automatically lose this challenge because we don't have another one. We've got the one that came in the kit, and that is it. Whew, I got it. Got scary for a second. Are there that many alligators in here? Or is there just that much wood? We'll never know. dragging the old jig in this little ditch that we're in. That could work, right? It's a nice little ditch in the middle of this pond. It's deep too, and it's starting to become summertime. That water's getting pretty warm these days. Let's see. Oh yeah, that might be approaching 70s, which is just nuts. We got a nice little deep ditch going from here to the dam of this pond. So I'm just gonna drag this jig. I may even throw that Texas rig slim shake worm down there and continue to throw this clutch until we get to the dam. But we're just gonna pound this deep water for a little bit because the shallow water seems to have stopped producing. Ooh. Is that a fish on my jig? Oh God, it is. Oh, it feels decent. I think it was just deep. Oh, come on, gotta get him, gotta get him, gotta get him. Oh my gosh. Smallest fish of the day, but he felt the biggest. That was the weirdest thing. I cast it out next to this big old drainage thing with the jig, and I wasn't even working it yet. He just demolished it when it got in the water. Sweet. Now, catching a fish on this rig is so huge because, like I said in the beginning, this knocks out 2 lures. This knocks out the crack and crawl and Grass Hero swim jig. We are really doing things now. We've got, let's see, what do we have left here? We've got the clutch. We've got the zinger, which is the spinner bait. We've got the worm, which I'm going to try to catch one right here. I've got the slim shake worm just straight up Texas rigged with a real light tungsten weight on some spinning gear. So we're, you know, not quite like super finessey, but definitely kind of finessey here. Oh man, that was such an exciting bite. He felt so good, but like I said, I think it was just because he was so deep in the water column. Okay, so the deep strategy paid off a little bit right there. I just, you know, it's so hard to peg these fish these days. We are in like mid to late May, and the temperatures, they've been hot. They've been like in the 90s in the south, but the water temps are probably still in the low 70s at the most. These bass from like a transition phase from the spawn to the summer, so it's really kind of hard to peg them and kind of figure them out. So deep water, shallow water, top water, bottom baits, you know, we're going to be kind of bouncing all over the place, but that's kind of the fun with a challenge like this. Oh no, this one is moving. What the heck? That's definitely not a fish. Okay, gosh, it's like the 5th time I've been snagged with this dang lipless crank, which is good. I mean, I'm getting it down there where the fish are. I just can't keep it clean. Ooh, come on, you little rat. Oh, there's a fish. Oh, it came off. God, a fish was just chewing on my worm. I wonder if that was like a little bluegill or something. I've seen a couple bluegills chasing my worm. Little rascals. Something just went and then just lost it. Had to be a little bluegill. There's no way a bass would have pecked at it like that and then not got it. Just had another little peck. Gosh, gotta be bluegills. You know what though? Bluegill would count, I can tell you that. I don't put the species specific rules and regulations on challenges like this. I just say catch fish. I would take a bluegill right now. We're kind of in a little bit of a lull. That sun is getting straight up above us, beating us down. Tell you one thing, a clutch could catch a bluegill for sure. Or a big crappie. There's big crappies in this pond too. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of bait fish busting over here, like 50 yards away, or maybe 100. Oh my gosh. What the heck? Way off there in the distance, there's a bunch of bait fish busting. Oh man, maybe we can get there in time and throw the clutch in there. This is when that motor on the SS Minnow Johnson would be very handy. We could just fly on over. Oh God, there's stuff busting on the bait. Oh, I just saw 2 huge blow-ups way out there. Oh, we're about halfway there. Come on, LOJO, dig, dig. I don't want to run up on it too much. Oh my gosh, there's a bunch of bait busting. I even see a couple carp out there, which is weird. Look at that, you guys see that? Oh my gosh, there's so much bait busting right here. Oh gosh, gosh, gosh. Come on, this has gotta be the clutch fish right here. Has to be. Oh, come on. Look at all this, you guys see this? There's just bait everywhere. Oh yeah, there's carp in here too. What the heck are they doing? Is it just a bunch of schooling carp? Because that's not what I want to see. I guess a carp would count too, but I don't want to have to fight a 20-pound carp in a kayak. Not ideal. Are you going to sit here and tell me that I'm not going to catch a fish in this? Look at this, they're moving right towards me. Maybe we can see what kind of bait this is. It's probably big old shiners or something. Look at this. I'm like sitting in the middle of it. Maybe my kayak's just spooking them out. They're almost like little panfish or something. Whoa, I just got hit by something. Whoa. I just got a bite for sure. Well, that makes no sense, but let's throw the worm at him. Maybe give him something a little bit slower. Gosh. Actually, I'm not sure if these are bass. I don't know what other fish blows up on bait fish like that, but I saw a couple massive explosions. Well, this is a new one. I've got my line wrapped around the very front of the kayak. I have no idea what I'm stuck on. So I would just like to thank the makers of Bonafide. I don't know what's up there that I could possibly be stuck on, but thank you for making this kayak with a snag on the front end of it. I really appreciate it. I mean, I'm gonna have to like land my kayak just so I can unsnag myself. Let's take a look at what the heck's going on here. Probably gonna spook an 8-pounder off this bank. Oh, yes. Oh yeah, see? Okay, well I guess that's not Bonafide's fault. It's like a tear right in front of this. I'm just gonna pull that off. Oh, it's like the rubber handle part. Awesome. While I'm beached, let's make a couple more throws at where these schooling fish were. Whoa, I just got hit again. What is going on? These schooling fish are about to tick me off. I'm convinced these are not bass. I should say there's no bass over here. These are like bluegills or something. Just ticking me. What is that? Seashell? You guys ever get these shells when you're throwing a crankbait? It's always really weird to me. You know what though? If there's shells over there, there's definitely fish. They love those little shell bed areas. How I did not catch a fish out of this entire situation and get snagged on my kayak, that's just wow. That's a fish. Oh man. Oh, I still got him. Oh, he was just running right at me. No, he got off. Gosh darn it. I wasn't sure that was a fish. So I set the hook like a pansy and then I thought he was off. Oh, that's not cool, man. And you know, I was just thinking earlier, I didn't say it out loud, but I was just thinking to myself that I've been really lucky. You know, I haven't lost a fish yet. Every fish that I've hooked into, I've actually caught. And say I shouldn't even have thought that because I just jinxed myself. Oh, it was such a soft bite. There was just nothing there. And then when I set the hook, he was like running right at me, so I've just lost tension on him. Ah, that would have been a Slim Shake worm down. Gosh darn it. Okay, it's all right. You know, it's been a long time since we've had a bite in general, so I am certainly glad that little guy came out to play. Just if nothing else, just to give me a little bit of confidence moving forward. I bet you that wasn't the only fish over there either. Fish? Oh, grass. Ah, there's so much grass out here. Grass is good. Grass equals bass, but this lipless crank is really becoming a menace because of how grassy it is. Like, you guys see how quickly I'm retrieving it to try to keep it on top of the grass and not in it. I'm still having a hard time. And that's a situation where a lipless crank can really excel with some grass, kind of going right over the top of it, kind of nicking it a little bit, but you don't want to get in it because then your crankbait ceases to be a crankbait. Then it's just like dragging a log through the water. Kind of the issue that we're facing here. Look at that. That's some great grass right there. Look how green it is. That's a good thing, and I guarantee you there's fish in it, but that's just not the way to get them out. I think I got a fish on there. Oh my gosh, no. I'm going to freaking snap. Guys, I just yeeted that fish from out of the water onto the other side of my kayak and he got away. He got off because I yoinked him too hard. Unbelievable. I just saw another bass swimming right there that I just spooked. Oh my gosh. Guys, is this even real life? How in the heck is the worm? Why am I having so much trouble with the worm? Dang it, it's these small fish. That's what's getting me. Oh my gosh. God, I did not mean to do that. You know, I know that bothers some people when you yeet them out of the water like that. Look, you never know. When you're setting the hook, for all you know, it could be a 10-pounder, you know. And if you don't get a solid hook set, you're gonna lose that fish. And then sometimes it's a half-pounder like that. And in that case, that's exactly what's gonna happen. You're gonna yeet them across the pond. I wish I had yeeted them into the boat. That would have been freaking fantastic here. Tell you one thing, it's starting to get hot and we need to start hydrating because this might end up being a much longer day than anticipated. Dude, what the frick? Golly. Oh, well, there goes the clutch. I knew it. I have snagged on just about every piece of cover that I could out here. Oh, the only good thing about that is now I can put the spinnerbait on there. But the bad thing is now it's impossible to complete the challenge. All right, Mr. Zinger with the Saucy Swimmer trailer. I think this should get bit. I mean, these are really good spinnerbait conditions, and it's not as grabby as the old clutch was, so we shouldn't be getting snagged on every piece of wood in the lake. Oh, I'm still kind of bummed about that, but I never even had one solid bite on the clutch, which is just shocking to me. But we'll see. We still got this bait and the worm. I think that's all we have left, so we could still kind of semi-complete the challenge. It's just not going to be a real victory. Oh, and as I say that, I just literally said this thing wasn't as grabby as the clutch, and I'm snagged already. Unbelievable, guys. Okay, we just gotta stay calm here. Is this why you guys love this channel? Just because I'm just such an idiot? Like, I just cannot even fish like regular people do? I have to get snagged on everything. It's just like a prerequisite. Anytime I'm trying to do anything, I gotta get snagged. Well, we definitely can't lose the Zinger on my second cast, or else. Okay. About to say, I would be very upset. Very upset. All right, give you guys a little bit of an update. The wind has really made itself known, and it's starting to become a real factor here. So, not sure how much longer we got in us with the wind like this. And we've just got these last two baits. We got the spinnerbait and the slim shake worm. That's it. And man, of course, the slim shake worm has almost caught 2 fish, but spinnerbait, nothing. Just a weird day. Bass are in transition, I think. But I am tired of paddling to this end of the pond just to be pushed to the other end. Just a random tree out here. A random log, and my kayak won't stay straight. You guys see that random stump in the water? I don't know if I ever noticed it before. Maybe the water was always just too low to hit it. Well, I'm actually just not sure if there's even fish in this lake. I'm not so sure there are. I know we just caught fish out of here today, but I am not sure that there's fish in this lake anymore. I believe they packed a suitcase and they heard that I was here and that I was fishing, and they just left and hitched a ride on out of town. Yeah, so you know, I failed. It's okay, it's no big deal. I failed, not a big deal. I'm not gonna stress out about it. You know, I gave it my best shot here. But hopefully you guys did 2 things. Hopefully, 1, you enjoyed this video, and 2, hopefully you watched this video very closely. That way you have a chance to win the old Signature Series box right here. Now, obviously I lost the clutch, but I will replace that with a new clutch, a different clutch. So no worries there. And you know, let's be honest, as soon as I lost that clutch, that really killed me, because there was no chance that I could complete the challenge at that moment because I didn't have an extra one with me. So that pretty much ended my actual, you know, ability to complete the slam right there. But I kept trying, I kept going. In a lot of ways, I kind of succeeded. I fought some serious wind out here. We caught 2 fish on the worm, just couldn't land them for some god-awful reason. I just forgot how to fish. So that happened, and it was all in all a great day. Can't beat it out here on God's green earth. Fishing, living the life, and got some topwater fish. Topwater action's always fun. All in all, like I said, I can't complain. Great day. Hopefully you guys enjoy. If you missed the giveaway instructions, go back, rewatch this video very carefully. It's hidden in there somewhere. It's super easy how to enter. But anyways, folks, thank you so much for watching. Remember, if you want to order one of these LOJO kits, all you have to do is click the link right at the top of the description, and you can go get it. Hit that LOJO promo code, save yourself 15%, plus that works on any other item at the GooganSquad.com store, so take advantage of that. Guys, I am getting out of here on to the next outdoor adventure as my camera just completely unfocuses on me. Fist bump, I'm out of here.